if you don't want to be in a serious relationship with somebody, then you gotta be desireless in that situation. You cool with the girl, you hanging with her. If you don't want to be in no serious committed relationship with her, you gotta respect and understand the fact that she may get with somebody else. She may take the fact that you be hollering to other girls personally. I mean, this is life. This is how things work. There's nothing wrong if you don't want to be in a serious committed relationship with somebody. That's your right, bro. You can choose whatever you want to. Freedom of choice in life, but you also got to understand the fact that if you tell somebody, hey, I'm not trying to be in a serious relationship, I'm trying to holler at other people, then you got to realize that she might start hollering to other people too, and the relationship may go left. Once you text her that, you have to let go and be like, hey, whatever happens, happens. When you tell somebody, I don't want to be in a serious relationship, I might talk to somebody else, you got to accept that whatever happens, happens after that. This is the life you chose. You can't choose the player life, then get mad when it blows up on you a little bit. You gotta just accept it. Like, this is the life I chose. Do you believe? What's up, Amy Sue? You got? Did you just get on? Because I didn't see you on here earlier. Do you believe women over 35 have hit the wall, as some YouTubers think? If not, which age of men date women over 35? I've heard about the wall. I don't know if I'm not gonna sit here and say for sure that there's no wall or whatever the hell, because I don't really know exactly what I understand what they're referring to. Like, when they say wall, if they're talking about wall in terms of fertility, I mean, we can't argue science. But I think a lot of the wall that most women hit is really in their own mind. That's the wall that most women hit, is the wall of desperation. Because I work with a lot of women of all ages, and or I guess 18 and above, but I work with women of multiple ages, I should say. And the wall that I see them generally hit is the wall in their mind. Women don't usually turn 35 years old and they'll be like, yo, I gotta get married by next year. I gotta have a baby. And they'll just be on all this type of stuff. And it makes them desperate. So nobody really enjoys dating them. But if they don't take on those characteristics, then most of the time, it doesn't work that way. Most of the time, they can get guys who are 35, 36, 37 and up, and sometimes even younger. It just depends on how you take care of yourself physically, what your finances look like, if you are kicking grown-up game, or if you're still trying to behave like you were in high school, and try to kick high school game, like, oh, well, if I make him wait 30 days, then he'll start liking me and all that stuff. I mean, if that's what you're still doing, then yeah, it's going to seem like you hit the wall. The only reason why you see guys being able to get girls, no matter how old they get, is because they use the resources that they got over time and they develop game. The dudes that don't do that, they struggle too. They hit the wall, if you want to call it that, too. If the thing that's going to make it to where you don't hit a wall is that your game grows as you get older. You start understanding, hey, this is what men want. This is how I talk to men. This is how I connect with men. You start understanding the fact that, hey, I'm not on some kind of crazy time constraints because of my age. Hey, I chose whatever I chose in life. So I'm going to keep working as if, whatever happens, happens. I'm not going to sit up here and go, oh, well, I'm 35 now. If I don't get married in 2 weeks, then, it's over for me. If you start thinking like that, then yeah, it's going to be like you hit the wall. It's called self-fulfilling prophecy. Everybody keep telling you hit the wall. You start believing you hit the wall. So, of course, you start going into relationships with this great level of desperation. And, because, like, what if you're 35 and you look 25? I'm trying to figure out how it's just the age. It can't just be the age. Normally what it is a personality change. When a man dates a 24-year-old girl or 22-year-old woman or whatever you want to call it, When a man dates somebody in that age group, that woman usually acts like they have a lot of options and they have all the time in the world. When you date a woman that's 35, 40 years old, 99 times out of 100, she's on a time clock. She's like, oh, I hope this relationship doesn't break up because then what will I do? And that gives her no power, makes her powerless and weak. And now that's the wall that you were talking about. That's the wall that she's hit.
Pops, I'm hurt. She done left me, man. What you think I should do? Boy, back in my day, all you had to do was go to her job and you cry and you get down on your knees. You beg and plead for her sympathy. I'm telling you, boy, that's all you gotta do. Pops, you talking about stalking her. That's a crime now.
Yo, it's your man, ChazzEllis. And I know y'all tired of getting the same old 1965 game that never works. Well, click the link below and check out 9 ways to get your ex back. This is cold-hearted game where I give you different techniques to turn the tables on your ex and get them chasing you for a change.